morning, team. Hey, we've been talking about starting this video series now for a while, so I'm just going to go ahead and get it started today. So what I got is these little sample fake little patches, right? That's labeled as Eon and Icewave tan and white. And I'm going to use these to demonstrate how to patch a knee. Okay, so we're going to work on the knee today. All right, so let's just go ahead and get started. So if we start with the Eon, let's say the pain is right here on the kneecap. Okay, so you will put the Eon right here on the kneecap. Okay, and then the first thing we want to do is start with the bracketing, right? We want to bracket this particular pain, and we want to go with the Icewave on the left, which would be right on the side of the knee here, right? And then we want to go with the Icewave white on the inside of the knee, just like that. Okay, so you would patch it just like that. Now, let's say that doesn't give the pain relief that we want to achieve, right? We want to try to maximize the pain relief. So then what we do is, then we can then turn around and stack this tan patch right on top of this Eon here, and then we start with the 12 o'clock. So the 12 o'clock, we'll put it about 3 or 4 inches up from there, which will put it about right there. Okay, if that makes sense, right? Okay, so then if that doesn't give you the relief that you want, then you go to the 3 o'clock, which is right there. Okay, so you see how that works, right? And then you go to the 6 o'clock, which would be on the muscle side of the shin, right? Not on the bone side, but on the muscle side, about 3 or 4 inches down on the muscle side, just like that, right? Okay, and then we go from there to the 9 o'clock, which will be on the inside here. Okay, now one of those 4 positions should give you some pretty significant relief, right? But if it doesn't, then you go to the back of the knee, right? And what we want to do is we want to focus on either going below the crease or above the crease. Below the crease or above the crease. In this case, I'm demonstrating, that you can go there, below the crease, right? Or you can go above the crease up here. You don't want to put it in the crease because then they're going to have a bit of a challenge, right, whenever they bend their knee. Does that make sense? Okay, so now also for the 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock positions, you can actually go for the 12 o'clock, you can actually go all the way up through this line right here, all the way up to the hip, okay? And for the 6 o'clock, you can go all the way down to the ankle down here, possibly even down to the foot down there. Does that make sense? Well, I hope that helps. And let's get this patching started. All right, guys, take care.